Officer, please, there's something out here. Where did you come from? Exactly. Is there an entrance back there? Because I was just walking the trail and this creature came out of nowhere. Please, officer, I'm terrified. I know what y'all thinking, because is a female that I'm supposed to trust her? No. We ain't none of that. We ain't with none of that sexy shit. She could be on BS just like the last nigga, bro.
A few moments later.
Oh my goodness, I'm calling it in. I don't want nobody in my car. As soon as I call for backup, the woman turned into the hideous creature and hopped the. I told you! Yeah, I'm not even gonna try. I can't rap, y'all. Y'all know this. Yo, oh my goodness, bro. Ain't allowed to be fired though. If I had some lines prepared for y'all, I give y'all like a cool 16. But you know what I'm saying? I'm not a rapper, bro. I guess we should do the intro. Give me a second, yo. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. And today we're hopping on. I believe this is a horror game, indie horror game called The Beat. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, shout out to the dev, Tia Farley. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. The name's up on the screen. If I'm not pronouncing it correctly, feel free to let me know. For providing the game, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna go play it. Let's go read the description real quick. I ain't gonna lie to you, this is gonna be the intro music too. It's playing in the background, bro. How far are we in it? We 3 minutes in? I don't even know if that's the actual right time, because I started the recording before I even opened the game. I'm curious anyway. I'm fucking with it. Why? Where my music at? There we go. Yeah. Hey DJ, turn it up on my earphones, bro. A little bit more on the right side. Let me stop. Bro, we gonna be here all day, bro. I was already supposed to do this yesterday. By the way, the reason this didn't come out yesterday, too busy voice acting for the homie channel. You know what I'm saying? Go subscribe to the homie Dispo. Anyways. Read the description before we not record the video. The night shift in the South doesn't belong to the living. You are stationed at a desolate parking lot on the outskirts of Columbus, Georgia. I don't know if it's really spelled that way or not, but if it is, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my Colombians, I guess. I don't know. Your cruiser is your only shield, and the radio is your only lifeline. In the heavy humidity and towering pines, the line between reality and nightmare is thin. You are confined to your patrol car, your eyes, and your radio are your only defense. A high-stakes system where missing one detail means the difference between safety and a deadly encounter. Mouse, look. Wait, I thought I was confined to my car. Why are we walking? Flashlight E. Maybe we get to lead the car every now and then? I'm not entirely sure. So it's like Telltale a little bit, decision making, that, or like Dispatch, because that's the more recent game that we played. Not that I ever played. Actually, you know what? I'm lying. I did play a Telltale game. The one in space. I never played The Walking Dead. That's the game that was on my mind. Anyways. We're probably going to do terrible then. If there is multiple endings, we're probably going to get the bad one, because decision making ain't my strong suit when it comes to video games. Let's get to the video, bro. Start game. Oh, I'm gonna turn my earphones up again. That music was loud. The night shift in the South doesn't belong to the living. Between the heavy humidity and the towering pines, things move in the dark that the Academy never prepared you for. You are stationed at a desolate parking lot on the outskirts of Columbus, Georgia. Your cruiser is your only shield, and the radio is your only lifeline. So I'm noticing that Columbus is spelled correctly here. In the silence, the line between reality and nightmare is thin. Some calls are routine, others are traps. Some people walking towards your window just need a ride, others want your soul. You have a duty to protect, but when things get sticky, do you handle business on your own or call for help? Your main goal? Blow up and act like I don't know nobody. choose who to help and choose who to turn away. Not everyone or everything deserves a seat in your car. Click. This music is like dumb loud. I'm gonna turn it down in my earphones. I think that's doable. Turn up a little bit. Radio static crackling.
Attention all Muskeezy units. We have a code 1098 prison break.
Really?
Suspect is a white male, 6'10",
6'10".
6'2", 245 pounds, and extremely dangerous. Stay alert. This is now an active search. Over.
Fantastic. Take disruptive calls. Okay, what do you want me to do about that?
Unit 1, we have a 1080 domestic dispute at 402 Pond Street. Neighbor reports couple argument in driveway. Husband may be armed.
Okay, here we go. Officer notes. I'm not covering it. I'm a little bit. I'm gonna read it to y'all. As you take dispatch calls, you can ask the dispatcher 5 questions about each incident. Some calls require backup. Others must be handled alone. You only have 2 backup units for your entire shift. Choosing to go alone on high-risk calls or wasting your limited backup will result in end-of-watch death. Choose wisely. Okay, so there must be 2 endings then. One of them is death. I heard you. Okay, alright. Any weapons? Is the suspect known for violence? Is he being violent? Is the wife trying to leave? Is he intoxicated? Is he intoxicated?
He sounds sober, just incredibly angry.
Okay. She cheating? The wife trying to leave? Is he being violent? Okay, so we know he has a weapon because he's believed to be armed. We just found out that he is supposedly being. Is he known for violence? Oh wait, I think I can ask all the questions because it said 5, so I'm thinking there's a limit to what I can ask.
He had a domestic charge 2 years ago, but it was dropped. He's usually a quiet guy.
Okay, yeah, I can ask him out. Let's just ask him out.
He's got a black grip in the hand. Oh wait, he's holding it to his ear. Might just be his phone, but the caller said he's known to keep a 4.5 in his glove box last year.
Okay. We did this one. We did this one. Is he being violent?
He's just screaming at his wife, pushing her shoulder. He hasn't swung a punch yet.
Is she trying to leave?
She's trying to get in her car. He's standing in front of the door, so she can't get in.
We going alone. I don't think he has a gun on him per se. If it's in the car, we should be okay, right? Successful call. Domestic situation to solve. Let's go! Officer Bob. Already doing better than I did in dispatch, bro. In dispatch, I don't know, bro. I was failing things I shouldn't have failed.
Unit 1, we have a 1033 alarm at Al's Liquor on 5th. Owner called in stating someone triggered the alarm.
Is the door damaged?
No broken glass or pry marks. The front door is unlocked, and the front door is unlocked and being held open with a brick.
That is crazy. Could it be the escaped convict?
I don't think so. They're wearing a hoodie. Bill looks small. Definitely not like the 6'+ suspect. Could be a teenager.
Oh yeah, bro. Bro was like 240 something, so it's a fairly big dude. That's like football size, honestly. Is anyone inside? I mean, there's a brick holding the door, so like I assume so, right?
There's someone moving behind the counter near the register. Slow movements. They're bending down, standing back up. Sorry, almost like they're reorganizing or searching shelves.
My first thought was that it was somebody stocking shelves. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Are there any vehicles around the store?
This is a single van parked by the door.
Yeah. I don't hear any noises from the camera. So is Al an old man? Because if Al got like dementia or something like that, maybe he ordered like resupplies and like bro just forgot, like, you know?
Yeah, glass bottles clinking together. Not breaking, more like someone's handling them. It's steady, not frantic.
We're going alone. I don't think this is really a break-in. Why am I hearing yelling? Successful call, Al's Liquor, new cleaning lady identified. Oh, it wasn't even that. It was a clean lady. I thought it was somebody stocking the shelves, bro. We doing good. I wish I would have put some chapstick on, but I didn't know where it was. I had to deal with me licking my dry ass lips.
Unit 1, we have a 1040 Prowler. At 122 Oak Lane, elderly female reports suspicious male in yard.
If this is what it's really like to be a cop, bro, and to be getting goofy ass calls like this, bro. I mean, I get you're supposed to go check every call, but like, it can be disheartening, right? Where you feel like, especially like you're new to the job, right? Like you just got out of, like you're a cadet, you just got out of the training or whatever. And first thing they do, bro, is you get a bunch of calls that ain't got nothing to do with nothing, bro. And you sitting here like, I did all this. Like, it gotta be disheartening. to be like, I went through all that training and all that good stuff, and I'm dealing with like cats and trees or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's firefighters, right? I don't know. I'm dealing with like fake domestic violence calls or whatever. That first one I don't think was a fake call, but you get what I meant.
Caller claims he matches the description from the news alert.
I mean, she just said that in my mind the dispatch is a female, but she just said that the caller did give a description. But let's ask anyway. Maybe they'll give the actual description.
He's tall, very tall, and he's wearing a dark work jacket, just like the news said.
I don't remember the news saying anything about the work jacket. What are they doing now?
She says he's walking towards the neighbor's house now.
Are they trying to get in?
He's just walking up and around the fence. He's looking at the back door, at the water meter.
so it's the waterman. It's the waterman. Does the man see the homeowner?
The neighbor said they made eye contact, and he tried signaling her, but she closed the blinds.
All right, yeah. This is not an issue. Are they carrying anything?
A flashlight and a clipboard. Wait, why would a convict have a clipboard?
Oh my goodness, bro. Me and dispatch, same page, bro. Hold on. It ain't about nothing, bro. It's probably just the waterman. Utility work identified. I told you. I'm really concerned about the nigga walking up to my car shit. Like, somebody walking up to my car. That's what scares me. I read that when I read that shit, it threw me a little bit. I could deal with the calls, but a nigga walking up to my car is crazy.
You know what? We have a 1060, a welfare check at 882 Cherry Drive. Family hasn't heard from homeowner in 3 days. They're on scene now.
What does the family members think he's inside?
Family states they haven't heard from him in 3 days, which isn't normal, and his car is still in the driveway.
Family see anyone inside? Maybe bro went on vacation.
They can't see any movement through the window, but it's really dark and a lot of flies are inside.
That is concerning. Is the house secure?
The side door was unlocked, but the family was scared to go inside.
Okay. Did the homeowner have any enemies? That's a good one.
Family states he had an ongoing dispute with his former business partner. Neighbor said he stopped by 3 days ago, around the time the family members stopped hearing from him.
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm probably still gonna go alone because it's a welfare check. There's no reason for me to believe that there's something dangerous inside the house. Worst case scenario, there is a dead body. But I mean, okay, like, that dead body ain't gonna harm me. But then again, the description did say something about, it hinted to there being like ghosts or zombies or something like that. I took it as zombies for some reason. Was the homeowner sick/elderly?
Man is in his mid-30s and is in great shape.
We going along. Whatever happens, happens, bro. We can restart. It's cool. Well, officer down. You were ambushed. Yep. Bro. I didn't want to, because, like, there was no indication that the killer would still be there. Why the fuck would the killer still be there in 3 days? He must really want it, whoever he was looking for. Which means he wasn't really trying to kill the homeowner. Killing the cop is crazy, bro. You know for a fact, you're going away for a long time, and I don't know if Georgia has it, but you probably getting a needle, bro. I'm going to see if it's the same thing, or if it's randomized, because if it's randomized, we'll just keep going. But if it's the same thing, then I'll just jump to where I was. I do like the LA Noire type of music that's playing. It's very like calming. And now that I turned it down in my headphones, but I didn't turn it down for y'all. I'll probably do that in post editing, or in editing. I kind of figured this would still be the same. I meant like the actual calls. If the actual calls are the same, then we'll skip to where I was. By the way, y'all, this game I think it's supposed to be like 20 minutes or something like that, but you know it's probably gonna take me longer. Domestic abuse. Dispute. Okay. Any weapons? Okay, it's the same thing. Yeah. Alright, y'all. So I'll meet y'all back. Unless something changes, I'll meet y'all back at the I guess the one with the flies and stuff. Right? Alright, y'all, we made it back. Offer backup. Successful call. Suspect apprehended hiding inside. Scene secured. I didn't think that bro would still be there. I really didn't. I mean, I can only look so far to the right. There's really nothing going on to my right.
Unit 1, 1037, suspicious vehicle at Cooper Creek Park. Dark sedan idling near the woodline.
Okay. Did the caller provide a license plate number? Sure.
The plate is obscured by mud, but it is a GA tag.
Okay. What are they doing inside the car?
They appear to be not doing anything, bobbing their heads.
So, like, listen to music? How many occupants are in the vehicle? How many? They're probably smoking weed, bro. Like, leave them alone.
Caller says there are at least 3, but it's hard to see through the tent. Wait, he says it's not tent, it's foggy inside.
Are there any weapons inside? Any weapons visible, sorry. Visible.
Nothing visible, but they seem to be very relaxed.
Is the engine running?
Engine is off, headlights are off, and car is not parked.
I was joking when I said they're probably smoking weed. They're probably smoking weed, bro. Go alone. Please don't get me shot. Just local teenagers smoking pot. Vehicle moved along. I told you. Wait, ain't weed illegal in Georgia? Hello? Somebody told me that. Like, that state specifically, I happen to know. Isn't weed not illegal in Georgia?
Unit 1, 1031, suspicious person near my sector.
My mouse keeps going on the other monitor, so sometimes when I click it, you know.
Man walking in the middle of the road talking to himself, carrying heavy duffel bag.
Provide exact location.
He's at the intersection of 12th and Broad.
That does nothing for me. I don't have a map. Can you get a good look at what's inside the bag?
Negative, but he is carrying it like it's very heavy. What is the man's description? Ragged, wearing black boots and a tan jacket.
Okay. Is he acting aggressive?
He's shouting at passing cars and gripping the bag tight.
What color is the bag?
It's a heavy burgundy duffel bag.
This is a tricky one because I don't have enough information to assume what's really going on here. Him yelling at the cars concerns me a little bit. But I also don't want to waste a call for backup, bro, because it'll be just my fucking luck that I'll call for backup again. And then the very next call, I need him, right? I'ma risk it. The man was deranged and shot once the officer approached him. So he had a gun. I had a feeling. Y'all know the drill. I'll meet y'all at the point. All right, we made it back. We calling for backup. This is our only other call for backup. So if something else happened, we ain't got no choice but to go alone. Really, we don't even really need to ask the questions at this point because anything from this point on, we have to go alone. We don't have a choice. Look around. All right. Shift's starting to slow down. I guess no more calls will come in for a while. Okay. All right. What? Oh. Okay. 10:48. Hopefully this is a checkpoint. Why is E for the flashlight? Bro, my shift ain't over. Like, be on the lookout for suspicious activity. I don't like this. Who the fuck is that? Why he like... Yo, bro, what's up? Thank God. Please, I need help. I was out in the trails and lost all my gear in the forest. Okay. You look like a fucking demon, gang. What's going on with your eyes? Slow down. You're out here pretty late. Where exactly did you lose your equipment? How the fuck you know to come to the parking lot? Somewhere back by the Riverwalk. I don't really remember it. It's so dark. Can you please just give me a lift? I need to know why you didn't head towards the city lights if you were lost. Good question. I tried, but the woods are thick. I couldn't. I just followed the sound of the road until I saw your car. Please, I'm freezing. That don't even make sense. My car is off. Go away. Typical. Protect and serve my eye. You're just a coward. Whatever, bro. Watch your mouth and keep it pushing, boy. My car ain't even on. Nigga really tried to lie to me. He really tried to hit me with the okie doke, bro. Bro said, I heard your car. And I came running. My car is off, bro. Somebody behind me. What the? Someone out there? Why is bro glowing? What is that noise on the roof? I'm looking over there and shit. What is that? Bitch, what is that? Bro, get the gun! Oh, he playing. Stop in an officer. Yes! Yes! Again! Yes! Again! Where did it go? Officer, please! There's something out here. Where did you come from? Exactly. Is there an entrance back there? Because I was just walking the trail and this creature came out of nowhere. Please, officer, I'm terrified. I know what y'all thinking, because is it female that I'm supposed to trust her? No. We ain't none of that. We ain't with none of that sexy shit. She could be on BS just like the last nigga, bro. I don't have enough information to assume. Also, if she died, like, what? Like, it ain't got nothing to do with me, bro. Like, it ain't like, is it game over if she get clapped? Because my heart wants me to just call it in, because I don't want to let nobody in the car, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. My heart really wants me to just call it in. But also, I'm like, she does have a point. There is straight up a monster right there. But also, that monster just disappeared after I shot it. We don't know where that monster went. Oh my goodness, I'm calling it in. I don't want nobody in my car. As soon as I call for backup, the woman turned into the hideous creature in the hot. I told you! I told you! Dispatcher arrived quickly due to them being in the area looking for the escaped convict. I told them what all happened and they just looked at me like I was crazy. Yeah, bro, well, you talking about a fucking monster. Like, I would probably look at you like you're crazy too, honestly. They decided to just send me home for the night and I was glad they did. What? What happened?
All units. We need all units. There's been an accident involving multiple officers near Cooper Creek Road.
It's gotta be because of the monster, bro. Oh, I didn't know I was supposed to click. Sorry, y'all.
The officers were attacked by something. Respond to Cooper Creek Road immediately.
I'm going home. Can't believe this. That thing. It killed them and tried to kill me. Yeah, twice. I have to get out of here. Oh. Okay. That aside. Wait, whoa. So, I was in the car? I didn't know that. Also, bro was right there. Chiff, there's no run. Alright, y'all get ready for it because it's probably gonna be a jump scare. Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. You kind of need to hide the monster a little bit, unless this is just a distraction. Because if y'all remember, I was looking at the little glowing red orb when shit started happening behind me and stuff. So this might be a distraction. Keep your eyes peeled, bro, because I don't know what's going on. I thought I was going home. I thought I would just start the next day. He over there dancing and shit. He hitting the, I don't know, bro. What is that? What is bro doing? He like dabbing, but like he drunk with it. Don't nobody even dab anymore, bro. You like, I don't know, 5 to 10 years late. 3 old. Like, the only people that I knew that was dabbing was like niggas on like the internet, bro. In my city, bro, niggas was not really dabbing like that in school. Niggas was hitting the folks and shit. So Queso is dead with a cheese. Yo, y'all gotta start disrespecting, bro. Nigga got a big ass cheeseburger. You know what I'm saying? Fucking pizza. 2 pizzas by the looks of it, because it's a slice right here, but there's nothing missing there. Why you kill Queso, bro, Mr. Zombie, sir? You're not even the monster dude, unless you morph to another person. How you doing? Officer, please, you have to help me. Okay. What happened here? I don't know, something ran out in front of me. Wait a minute, I know you. You're that convict. I wasn't expecting that, but okay. You're a good officer, but you're injured and you have no backup. Seems like you're shit up a creek. Okay. Whether that monster gets you or I do, you're dead as night. I wasn't expecting that, and that's not what I was expecting the monster to look like. Bro was RIP. When backup finally arrived at Cooper Creek Road, the silence was deafening. There were no survivors. The officer and the convict were found, or what's left of them. Search teams found nothing but tattered clothing and body parts scattered across the asphalt. They were victims of a Wendigo. It was a work of fiction inspired by the Wendigo of the Algonquin, I hope I'm saying that right, folklore. It is an artistic interpretation and is not intended, I'm not covering it right, to represent the specific spiritual beliefs or traditions of any indigenous people. The Wendigo was born from the winter starvation and the taboo of cannibalism. It is said to grow in size with every meal it consumes, ensuring it is never satisfied. I want to say the first time I've ever encountered a Wendigo, right, in a game, of course. The first time I ever even heard of a Wendigo was, oh my gosh, bro. What is that game called? Until Dawn. And I was a teenager, I think. I had to be a teenager because I'm pretty sure I was watching Dashie play it, right? When he got the homie Chris alive and unalived and all that good stuff. And that was the first time I had ever heard of a Wendigo. I had never heard of it, didn't know what it was. And then from that point on, I started seeing it a little bit more in like horror games and stuff like that. And I was like, all right, so this is not something they created. This is like something that they derived inspiration from. Anyways, where was I? Historically accounts like the 1878 Swift Runner case, where a trapper slaughtered his family claiming to be possessed by a Wendigo, and the Wendigo hunter, Jack Fiddler, cemented the creature's place in true crime history. In the game, this creature serves as a terrifying predator that can mimic human voices and appearance to lure its prey. This is true. Alright, y'all. Shout out to Tia Farley. Assuming there's nothing else for y'all to see, cue the outro. But if there is, obviously I'll show y'all. Alright, y'all, I'm in there right there. Listen. Tia. Like I said, I hope I'm saying that pronouncing that correctly. It's either Tia or T or something like that. Again, you know what I'm saying? I mispronounce people's name all the time and they correct me either in the email or they'll either respond on the Itch.io comment, they'll respond in email, or they'll comment on the actual video. You can feel free to do any of them. I don't mind. Anyways. First and foremost, at the end, I want to apologize because I thought that was the monster. That turned out to be the convict. I forgot all about the convict because at that point, in my mind, I'm like, it's the monster now. Like, we're not even worried about the convict no more. It's just the monster, right? Part of me wanted to believe, honestly, that the monster was also the convict, right? Like, maybe he was shapeshifting or something like that, and that's how he got out. Because they never really explained how he escaped prison. So maybe he was the monster. Turns out, nope. The monster is his own entity, right? Monster ain't got nothing to do with the convict. In fact, the only thing that he has to do with the convict is the fact that he killed the convict. He also killed me and everybody else in the area. Why did that monster want me dead, bro? Like, that nigga was stalking me, for real. I must have did something to bro family. And yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I fucked with it. I like the premise of it, for sure. The fact that I had to sit there and do, like, dispatch work, right? I don't know if it's because, not too long ago, I just played and beat dispatch. Or if, the premise of it in general. I do like games where I gotta make a decision. And those decisions are important, and this is one of them. I had to restart the game like 3 times. And so, yeah, because I made the wrong decision. So if you enjoyed that, make sure you like, subscribe, and look at stuff and getting up out of here. Shout out to Tia. Link in the description if you want to go play it for yourself. Love each and every one of you guys. This road to 10K, and I'll see you guys when I see you. Peace.